Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bethany. On this channel, we talk about deconstructing from toxic religion, and we also shine a light on problematic Christian influencers, especially if they are exploiting their children on the internet. Around here, we are snarky with substance, meaning we are going to make fun of you. We will poke fun, but it's all because there is a deeper underlying reason as to why we're doing it, and in my opinion, it's because you're problematic, and we're going to talk about it. So if you want to receive videos 12 to 24 hours early, you can be a patron or you can become a YouTube member. All of that is in the description box below. If you, however, do not want to subscribe to anything like monthly, you can always buy me a coffee, which is very, very, very appreciated. Somebody bought me a coffee last week, and it was so very nice. I woke up to it and I was like, oh my god, it's the best day ever. So if you would like to do that, that is also in the description down below. It simply is just like, hey, thanks for what you do here, whatever. So any hoodles, today we have a kind of a, I want to say like a more not so much snarking, but really, in my opinion, extremely problematic. So today we're going to talk about Andy Elliott. If you do not know who Andy Elliott is, we're going to go through his Instagram. Before anything, I have it at the beginning of my videos always, but everything that I say in my videos is my opinion. They are not factual. They are my opinions and my opinions only. And my opinions are safe on YouTube per fair use. So, what I say in all my videos, especially this one, it's all my opinion. And this is what his Instagram says. It's under official Andy Elliott. He is known as a public figure as well. Fastest growing sales trainer in the world. I build badass sales people, leaders, and entrepreneurs. Book a call here. He is very well known in the self-development space. So very on brand with like David Goggins, super in your face. He says in one of his trainings that he does not have employees that do not have six packs, and that is the foundation of why we are talking about Andy Elliott today, because I saw something the other day and I was getting ready to go to sleep, and I don't know how this reel, I don't know how I saw it, but I'm glad that I did. And I was dumbfounded. And we're going to watch it. It is so disturbing. And I was very pleased with the comments, because there were a lot of other public figures in the comments just berating him of what he did. And we're going to look at this in a second. And this is why I wanted to talk about Andy Elliott. Any other time, like, I'm not going to talk about him, whatever. But he has 2 children. And I've heard from other creators before that they had thought that he exploits, in their opinion, exploits his kids, but I've never really looked into it. This quite literally just like fell into my lap. And so I also commented, I've been talking to other creators, and I made a reel about it myself. But I know that I do not have a huge platform yet, but I also didn't want that to stop me from talking about it, because this needs to be picked up by bigger creators, in my opinion, because of how disgusting this is. So, as I said, ooh, my belly's growling. As I said before, he is a very well-known speaker, entrepreneur, very like, get your shit together, kind of vibe, I guess. He has said over and over, he only allows people to work for him if they have a six-pack, because that, it tells Andy Elliott that his future employee has dedication, and they're fit and they're hardworking, because everybody else who doesn't have a six-pack means that they're fit and they're hardworking. Like, the correlation is so goofy and it doesn't even make sense. So this is the reel that came on my like For You page and Explore page, whatever Instagram is, and just, I'm dumbfounded. I am not going to blur the things out because his daughters are in it. I'm not going to blur it out just because I feel like y'all just need to see it, right? There are other things that I'm going to choose to blur out and or just not show just because of how immodest it is for a 9 and 12-year-old little girl. But I'm telling you, I really hope this reel makes y'all as mad as I was.
Girls, show them the six-pack. Let's see if you got it. My daughters, Sophia and Kira, before we did this event, it was about 2 months ago, I said, hey, we're gonna go to Dubai. They're 12 and 9, and they're like eating junk food and running around like most kids. And I said, hey, you guys wanna really push yourself? I said, if you guys can get a six-pack by the David Goggins event, I'm gonna take you guys on a shopping spree with whatever you want. I don't care. Girls, show them the six-pack. Let's see if you got it. Don't be shy, show them your six-pack. She's 12 years old, she's 9 years old. And some of you are like, oh, put your daughter's clothes on. It's called fitness, idiot. I don't know what family you live in, but we're a fitness family. We take care of ourselves. We want to be an example for other kids. To give anybody a message, there's a mic, what would you say?
You have to stop wishing and you have to start working. Pain is temporary, but regret lasts forever.
Tell them like you want to change their life.
If you want respect, then earn it. Stop making excuses.
Girls, show them the six-pack. Let's see if you got
it. This makes me so mad. And his like, the thumbnail of the video is the girls just half clothed. Like, they are 9 and 12 years old. And it's bullshit. He's trying to, in my opinion, he's trying to justify declothing his children in an arena of hundreds, maybe thousands of people, because it's a David Goggins event, so there are going to be a lot of people, and how millions of other people who are seeing this on social media, he's justifying it to say, oh, well, we're a fitness family, idiot. Listen, I lived in a fitness family. Me and my sisters worked out with my parents, and mostly my dad. It would be a cold day in hell before my dad would tell any of us girls to declothe, to try to, like, have people validate her, or just like, oh, look at her legs, show everybody her leg, look at her bicep, look at her chest, look at, like, dads don't do that. Good protective fathers do not do that. Don't try to justify declothing your children on a platform to cater to what you think is okay, because in my opinion, my first thought is somebody needs to look at that man's hard drive. Because if he thinks this is okay in public, God knows what he does when there aren't cameras around. And let's go through some of these comments and look at all of the check marks. And all of the check marks are actual public figures. Becky Wise. Yes, have your daughters pull their shirts up on stage for a crowd of men. Outstanding fathering. The Sober Bodybuilder. I follow these people. Unbelievable. This is not it. And this isn't aging well. So many comments and haven't read one that's positive. That should tell you something. Beth, I also follow her. What the hell did I just watch? She also did a reel on this. And then I posted Fitness family or not, telling your daughters to shed clothing in front of strangers is disgusting behavior, especially when it's coming from the father. This is not it. Dr. Susie Squatch, this is not it. Josh from the Dad Challenge, this is gross. He brings his daughters on stage to show them like this. WTF. It goes on and on and on. Horrified by this video, but relieved by the comments. 100%. These comments are like, I was like, praise the Lord. Like, I'm so glad his followers are like, hey man, like, this ain't it. But obviously he either is not reading the comments, or obviously he doesn't even care. But I would imagine that he doesn't even run his own social media, because this is the post right here, which this is what I was saying. Like, this is the thumbnail of their oh my God, dude, of their naked, almost naked bodies. Like, the 12-year-old, so inappropriate, but the 12-year-old is like in a training bra, which I wish that I could blur it out, but if I blurred it out, you wouldn't be able to see why this is such a big freaking deal. Oh, and there's David Goggins. Okay, we're a fitness family. Shut the fuck up. I lived in a fitness family, and we were extremely modest. Like, there's no reason for a parent to be doing this. And so he has made several posts since then. And you know, I was looking at his Instagram the other day. You know what's so funny and so ironic? Hold on, let's get to it. We love Jesus. We love Jesus. Happy Easter from my family. God is great. He has risen. And you're declothing your children on a public platform for any nasty man to see. And now that I'm looking at this, like, did she go to church? Like, did his wife go to church with a freaking tube top on? Like, that's inappropriate, in my opinion. That's weird, but okay. Progressive church, maybe. I don't know. Whatever. My issues with this is, as a father, and especially a Christian father, like, no good man of God would ever do that. As we know, biblically, as a father, as a man, you are to provide and to protect your household, your family. That ain't it. That is not providing the love and support, and not protecting your babies. You are quite literally, again, in my opinion, serving these children up on a silver platter for PDF files on the internet, and not just the internet, you big dum-dum. The people who are shouting and like, yeah, in the crowd at a 9 and a 12-year-old who are taking their clothes off on stage. And you can tell their hesitancy of just like, well, no, show them off. Be bold about it. Like, be proud. Like, take it off. What father is going to tell? Usually, 9 times out of 10, the father is trying to put more clothes on the children, not take it off for all the world to see. And it wasn't even a like, okay, look, there it is. It is fully taking, like, where's the mom? You've failed your daughters. Like, the biggest failed your kids. Failed your kids. And you know what else is going on, in my opinion? You are teaching these babies disordered eating, and you are teaching these minor children body dysmorphia. You are teaching them that a 6-pack only equals success. 6-pack equals power. 6-pack equals fitness. 6-pack equals only working hard. You're only fit and you're only successful if you have a 6-pack. What if, just what if, these minor children start going through puberty and start gaining a little bit of the healthy fat, of just a little healthy weight, and they don't have a six-pack anymore. As a woman, it is so much harder to hold a six-pack or to even have a six-pack than a man, because biologically, our fat, most of the time, biologically, our fat is stored in our bellies, because our women senses, our biology is saying, I want to protect the baby. We're going to protect the baby that is going to be in the womb. So biologically, the fat is going to be stored around the belly area, right? What happens then? And so if you are putting those thoughts into those baby minor brains, they're going to grow up and think, and even, oh my God, so let's take bodybuilding, for example, and even fitness modeling. When these women have a season round six-pack, it is because they are extremely dieting. Right now, for these girls, they don't necessarily, like, their metabolism is crazy. Okay, so what happens when they're older? Their diet is going to be based around, in my opinion, their diet is going to be based around them maintaining a six-pack. And for a woman, that is extremely strict. So you're telling me that you're going to have your kids on an extremely strict diet for the rest of their life just to maintain a six-pack, an aesthetically pleasing six-pack, because it means they're fit? What? Oh, these poor children. These poor kids. And not only that, they have, we are not going to look at that because, okay, they have an Instagram. It's called Six Pack Sisters. Six Pack Sisters Instagram account. And the reason why we're not going to dive into that is because it is only videos of them working out in barely any clothing. Barely any clothing. Let's see how many followers they have actually. Okay, yeah, so the Instagram account is called the Six Pack Sisters. Again, I'm not, like, I wanted to blur like the reel that we just saw, but again, for you to understand the severity of it, you just had to look at it. But if I showed you this Instagram account, I'd have to blur all of it. It is, dude, what I'm looking at one, like, these girls are in freaking training bras, and you're just like, meh, like, okay, so it's called the Six Pack Sisters. They have 762 followers. Of course, their profile picture is both of them doing this. We are two sisters that are best friends. Our mission is to inspire others to be great. Okay, pause. Let's put a little pin in there real quick. What Andy Elliott was like, hey, give them, some encouragement or whatever. I want to say for a fact, but it's not for a fact. It's in my opinion. But in my opinion, they rehearsed the ever-loving crap out of what those girls were going to say to the audience. That's not coming from them. That's coming from their freaking dad saying, okay, so you can't do things without hard work or whatever the hell they said. But that it's coming from their parents, whatever. Ugh. In my opinion, this is just another form of grooming. In my opinion. Our mission is to inspire others to be great daughters of blah, blah, blah. There's a transformation, six-pack transformation. Your 9 and 12-year-old daughter should not be having any type of aesthetic transformation. That is setting them up for just destruction when it comes to food and their body image. Like, this fully breaks my heart. And there are videos of, I'm sure it's their dad, feeling their six-pack, their belly, and the profile picture, like the thumbnail of the reel is them holding up their belly and the dad like poking. But it's not just here, it's like their chest and their children. So again, they're just training bras. Like, oh my god. And a huge thing that I saw absolutely disturbing was that somebody else was doing a reaction to this, a reel about this, and there were just a few men in the comments who are saying, I think y'all are blowing this up. All they did was unzip their jacket on stage to see their six-pack. Like, what about the girls in bikinis at the beach? Like, y'all don't say anything about that, which, please don't put your daughters in bikinis. Like, don't do that. But at the same time, like, if you're defending this, you are also a part of the problem, and someone should check your hard drive too. Like, there is zero excuse to justify this behavior. And the simple fact that he has a picture of them, like, God's great. He is risen, yeah. But look at my daughter's six-packs over there. Disgusting. Absolutely deplorable behavior from this man. I really hope more creators bigger than me talk about this. Like, I really, really want this to, like, in my opinion, Andy Elliott's social media platform should be absolutely crushed. Like, I really hope he sees such a difference in the people following him. I really do. It's disgusting. It's absolutely gross. This is the only thing that I wanted to talk to y'all about. This happened the other day. And I just really wanted to get this out there. So if y'all could share this, because this is important. This is extremely important. This is disgusting. This is happening right now. This man thinks this is okay behavior, and it's not. It's not. It should not be accepted. It should be 100% shamed and frowned upon, looked down upon, whatever. And like, I'm gonna keep up with this and see if there's any more of him, in my opinion, exploiting his children on the stage that he teaches on, in front of millions, if not millions, of random men. What father does that? What good, wholesome, protective, God-fearing man does this? Oh, absolutely gross. So, yes, please share this on your personal pages or share it with a friend. Please comment down below so we can boost that algorithm, so we can get this video out there, because in my opinion, Andy Elliott is absolutely disgusting. I think he is exploiting his children. And again, someone needs to check his hard drive, because if he thinks this is okay publicly, God knows what they do behind closed doors, and it is absolutely mind-blowing, and it's disgusting, and it's really, really sad. It is very sad, because now their bodies are all over social media for the world to see. They're 9 and 10. Not okay. Alright. Y'all let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. I hope you got as mad, or almost as mad, as I did when I saw this. Okay, I appreciate y'all so very much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.